On the news tonight, FCTA demolishes illegal buildings along rail track leading to Kukwaba train station in Karmajiji. Stakeholders proffer solutions to human trafficking and smuggling of migrants. And victims of Nyanya market fire count losses. A very good evening to you and welcome to the news at 7 p.m. on NTA Channel 5 Abuja, the Unity Station. I am Nolin Ebel Ame. You are welcome. The Federal Capital Territory Administration has warned owners of illegal structures on the road corridor to desist or risk demolition. Chairman FCT Ministerial Task Team on City Sanitation, Iharo Atta, gave this warning during a cleanup exercise of illegal buildings along the rail track leading to Kukwaba train station in Karmajiji. Shaibo Nozea Kubu reports.
More than 100 illegal buildings obstructing road construction work along the rail track leading to Kukwaba train station in Karmajiji have been demolished. Chairman of the FCT Ministerial Task Team on City Sanitation, Iharu Atta, says the exercise is to pave way for the speedy completion of the ongoing road project, as no compensation will be paid for any contravention.
In Karmajiji here at the moment, we are reclaiming back the road, access road to Kukwaba rail station. Many persons here bought land from some persons and they occupy the Kukwaba rail station access road. So the federal government, on behalf of the Nigerian people, want to actually build the road. So the FCT administration decided that the road be made clear.
Some of the affected victims who are still counting their losses lament.
They go collect our CO. They say they go give us unless the person will get CO. Enter where this place LCD. They say they don't pay our money. LCDA. They not talk. They say but if we feel fight for our rights, we go collect our money. That's why as you know like that say we say they no go pay again for us. As we not get CO, the time when they buy land, not these baggy people sell land for us. They not tell us say maybe now they don't sell it for another place. We don't know.
According to the story we had, that they pay some of the indigenous, but those people that they are not indigenous, most of us here are not indigenous, so that they know.
The tax team, however, restates the administration's commitment to ensuring sanity in the nation's capital city. Shuaibu Onoze Yakubu, NTA News.
Elsewhere in Nyanya, goods worth millions of naira have been destroyed following a fire incident that started from a shop in Nyanya market at about 7:58 p.m. yesterday. Hawa Gimba reports that the fire affected 10 shops.
The evening inferno razed 10 shops at the popular Nyanya market, destroying goods of traders. Part of the tailoring material section was consumed by the fire as well as other shops. Chairman of the Nyanya market, Ahmed Shehu, who narrated the incident, says no life was lost. He commended the FCT fire service for their prompt intervention.
Started for one shop around there, and immediately I called some boys in the market to see if we can break the shop, doing manually. At the same time, I was trying to read the fire service. Before they could call for Caro, Nyanya, this fire was already within 20 minutes, the whole of this roof you see was already taken over by fire. And it was after they brought light, within 30 minutes, we noticed this thing.
We advise regularly that every trader should off his appliances, and with all this that has happened here is an electrical fault.
The structure of Karu markets have been defaced initially, but now if it is a modern market that's coming up, we can tell them from the what they are going to do from the onset. But since they have defaced the building, when we move in, we told them that the least fire defense equipment they're supposed to have is fire extinguisher.
A trader whose shop was affected says she was alerted after she had closed for the day that her shop was on fire. She appealed to government to come to their aid, as this is the only source of livelihood for them.
The time I got to this place, I saw fire service, 3 of them here, 3 motor here, vehicle here. So by that, they tried their best, really. So there's nothing we can do.
Some traders also appreciated the market chairman, saying his quick response helped to control the damage, as more shops will have been razed down. Hawagimba, NTA News.
In other news, the West African region, according to research, is experiencing a surge and a new dimension in the menace of human trafficking and smuggling of migrants. In this report, Ifeoma Ojinta x-rays solution proffered by stakeholders to combat this worrisome situation.
Trafficking in persons and smuggling of migrants are two related yet distinct crimes, as defined in the United Nations Convention on Transnational Organized Crimes. Trafficking in persons is the acquisition of people by improper means, such as force, fraud, or deception, with the aim of exploiting them, while smuggling of migrants involves the procurement of financial or material benefits of illegal entry of a person into a country. These complex crimes remain a topic of concern in Nigeria and the entire West African region, which has been a transit destination and source of human trafficking and migrant smuggling in recent times. Therefore, some organizations within the West African region are suggesting ways to eradicate these crimes.
Trafficking in persons is a transnational organized crime. It is one of the largest criminal industries in the world.
Stakeholders in this fight believe that there is need for collaboration between non-state actors and other actors within the West African region, as well as international organizations, to combat this menace.
If we are doing all we can in Nigeria to fight human trafficking and smuggling of migrants, but the other countries, the neighboring countries, are not collaborating with us, it will be an exercise in futility.
Because for getting resources, mobilizing resources to protect our victims from trafficking and even reducing it to the barest minimum.
Economic challenges faced by countries' insurgency, civil disturbances, high rate of unemployment, among others, have been identified as factors fueling the surge of these crimes in the West African region. Ifeoma Ojinta, NTA News.
Residents of the First Avenue route through to the Setrako Gate and other road users in Gwarimpa Housing Estate have appealed to the FCT Directorate of Works Department to find a lasting solution to the menace of potholes that has taken over the route. They spoke to correspondent Ilyas Onotu Yakubu in this report on the situation of the road.
Generally, the roads are a nightmare for users plying the roads. Potholes litter the kilometer-stretch access road at intervals, and so vehicles are constrained to either gallop through or force maneuver around the numerous spots over and again. This development, residents lament, usually cause long stretch of traffic gridlocks during rush hours. Occasionally, volunteers such as Abdullahi Abubakar will fill the potholes, but that does not suffice the challenges, as the debris are soon dug out by vehicles driving through them.
Basically, we try to find shorter routes away from these potholes. The estate is okay, but the roads are bad.
The implication, we normally go to mechanic every time because of alignment, some rebalancing and other things. As you are going inside the pothole, your motor will be developing some support.
While road users lament the hardship resulting from the failed portions, managers of traffic in the territory advised that patience for those behind the wheels is paramount to a well-coordinated drive through the roads.
We desire that they exercise some patience as the staff deployed to those locations are managing the traffic.
Once you have a bad situation ahead of you, what you need to do is to slow down and see how you can enter it where the traffic is not heavy.
Residents appealed to the FCT authorities to give necessary attention to the roads in the estate to ease traffic management for all. Ilyas Onotu Yakubu, NTA News.
Meanwhile, Gwarimpa, one of the largest estates in Abuja, is known for its sophisticated and well-laid-out buildings. However, the environment in recent times leaves much to be desired. Aisha Abdullahima has a situation report.
Gwarimpa area of the FCT is known for its hustle and bustle, different businesses and residential areas. However, while some streets were seen clean, others are not, as refuse were seen in some areas littered. A food vendor laments on how the smell of refuse disturbs her and affects her customers.
The smell is not safe. It smells a lot, even the gutter and everything. Because of this dustbin, they will not branch here, or because of it.
Even though waste bins are seen, some people do throw the waste absent-mindedly, while others blame it on scavengers, as the residents pay for cleaning, which is cleared weekly.
A panel of people that is controlled about it, and they work effectively in the sense that sometimes in the evening they come and pack it, so it's really not a big challenge.
Other areas where waste bins aren't provided, there is a dumping site where they do burn, which causes air and land pollution. While they appreciate the city cleaners, they appeal for more cleaning days. Aisha Abdullahima, NTA News.
And talking health now, figures from the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, NCDC, as at 23rd November 2021, indicates no new case of COVID-19 in the FCT. The number of confirmed cases stand at 23,462, while active cases is 249, and the number of discharged cases is 22,989, and 224 deaths have been recorded in the Federal Capital Territory.
In a big family, there weren't always enough seats at the table, so we started eating on the floor so that we could enjoy our food and cokes together, to remind us that the most important part of any meal is being together.
Give your kids winning energy. Milo Active Go, with the goodness of malt, milk and cocoa, helps them make the most of every day. Milo, the energy to go further.
Now everybody knows how to play. Ooh, happy man. Ooh,
enjoy the reward that sharing brings with the Airtel Family Plan. Get bonus talk time, SMS and data for each family member you share with. Dial *141# now.
Now everybody knows how to play.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Growing up in a big family, there weren't always enough seats at the table, so we started eating on the floor so that we could enjoy our food and cokes together, to remind us that the most important part of any meal is being together.
Give your kids winning energy. Milo Active Go, with the goodness of malt, milk and cocoa, helps them make the most of every day. Milo, the energy to go further.
Now everybody knows how to play. Ooh, happy man. Ooh,
enjoy the reward that sharing brings with the Airtel Family Plan. Get bonus talk time, SMS and data for each family member you share with. Dial *141# now.
now everybody knows how to play.
Smartphone Network.
And talking sports now, Chikunonso Nwabueze of the Nigerian Television Authority wins the 2021 tennis competition organized by the Sports Writers Association of Nigeria SWAN FCT chapter, as Chelsea reached Champions League last round of 16 after thrashing Juventus. Let's join Daniel for more on Sports Brief.
The ongoing Sporting and Social Week event organized by the Sport Writers Association of Nigeria (SWAN) FCT chapter witnessed stiff competition. At the end, Chikunonso Nwabueze of the Nigerian Television Authority (NTA) emerged champion of this year's tennis competition of the SWAN FCT 2021 week. In the third place match, Ndubueze Chidoka of the Federal Radio Corporation of Nigeria (FRCN) beat Salisu Usman of Leadership Newspapers to become second runner-up of the competition. The SWAN week, which kicked off last Saturday with physical exercise, will come to an end on Thursday with finals of the football action, where NTA is expected to confront News Agency of Nigeria (NAN). Elsewhere, defending champions Chelsea thrashed Juventus 4-0 to secure their place in the Champions League knockout stages with what Thomas Tuchel described as an amazing performance at Stamford Bridge. Meanwhile, Manchester United triumphed 2-0 win over Villarreal to qualify for the Champions League round of 16 as caretaker manager Michael Carrick secured his first win after taking over from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who was sacked on Sunday, while Jadon Sancho gets his first goal for the team after an opener from Cristiano Ronaldo. In boxing, Ben Shalom says the World Boxing Council's heavyweight champion Tyson Fury is eager to resume his career. Tyson Fury has emerged as the #1 heavyweight in the world after 2 demolitions of Deontay Wilder. With Sports Brief, Daniel, NTA News.
And that concludes the English version of the news. Thank you for watching. I leave you with the translations. From me, is good night.
ama agbaje shaje wo wona bi ku shagba dai wana ba shi ba dai wo mu press su fa yi ba wona gwa na ba je gai gwamnati yakin sun da tatin shi ba la za gi atnu bwa nge za za hai wo nya me ya gilo in zako mata zako luko in za kwa ma tiga tuba gbatun wala ba da fa tiga gwamnati ta kwa fa abai shi nu shabo ni za yakubu wada in ga shi kpage da ya minister gwamnati ya bwatu do inge abashi atete je ba nya ge kairo ata woni bai da bada da ko ni sanu wo be fi abaya ya kinya zoko ko lolo ko bwa nya lo karma jiji we ba afwa ya mba me ya jiro zoko gbatu gwamnati bagbatu anabaji asidai inga anyiko gi anya ku ba kuzo nnai nyanya anyiko gi ba one kwen ko be yago nge sikna gutna banu in yeshe gba kakala yi hawagin ba wada nge anyakun ba da nge anyakun baldugun awaya mba bazo nna nge nsu nyanya ji ko niba nge shekpaje da ya Ahmed wada nge gwamnati ko bakwa mabashi na ba kwa cheba bwa ntu nya kwa wuya anya ba ji bana nge ko yi wa godo we ga ya ji ko ni be si anya ntainu wa godo we ga nge na to mabashin to baba lefi in damuwa bado na asarai badagun apa ji inya ni pe shibwa nge abakpa yi badai nge azawan akikogi abwazai nya ba che ba wi na za nanu akma abwazai kwenyi kola bala agbado kun ba izabwa nche nge former ojinta yi anabaji go kai wada nge abakpa yi bada nge ebi kwa ga okoya ta anwa je okwenbuji kotashi eje nwa okwenbuji wagodo nge gwamnati lapata we labwashi ina bai kwashi abanu ko bayin shigbe wagodo nge na basu gwada ibada gwi da gwamnati kwa ba na tete ga abia kasa abai bayin abashi bashi gbe magbaja na bayi kuzo ibaja da wasu shekwa sai su
Masu kallon mu barkanmu da yammaci ga fasarar takaitattun labarai mai karantawa Isiyaku Buhari Suleja. Hukumar babbar birnin tarayya ta gargaɗi masu yin gine-gine ta bakin hanya ba tare da bin ka'ida ba da su kiyaye ko kuma su yi asarar gine-ginensu. Wakilin Shu'aibu Onozo Yakubu ya ruwaito mana cewa wanda ya wannan gargaɗi shine shugaban kwamitin minista na tsabtace birnin Ikaro Yatta a lokacin da suke gudanar da aikin rushe waɗansu gine-gine wanda aka yi su ba a bisa ka'ida ba kusa da hanyar jirgin ƙasa zuwa Kukwaba da ke Kalmajiji. An samu tashin wutar gobara a kasuwar wanda aka yi asarar kayayyakin miliyoyin kuɗi. Wakiliyarmu Hauwa Gimba ta ruwaito mana cewa gobaran ya tashi ne daga wani shagon da ke kasuwan a jiya da misalin karfe 8:58 na dare wanda ya ci shaguna guda 10. Masana sun bayyana cewa a sashen yammacin Afirka ana yawan samun masu fataucin mutane da sace matafiya. Wakiliyarmu Ifoma Ojinta ta ruwaito mana cewa bayanai game da matakai da masu ruwa da tsaki za su ɗauka don samun sauƙin faruwar haka, wanda a Najeriya yana daga cikin matsalolin da ake fuskanta. A cikin matakai da aka ɗauka shine an bayyana cewa ya kamata ƙungiyoyi su haɗa kai da masu ruwa da tsaki don samun hanyar da ya dace na magance matsalolin fataucin mutane. Jama'a, ƙarshen fasarar takaitattun labaran kenan, mu kwana lafiya.
Ekele m gị n'ịnọnyere anyị n'akụkọ ụwa nke taa. Aha m bụ Rachel Ifi Onu. Gere akụkọ ụwa. Gọọmenti isi ala anyị adọọla ndị niile wuru ụlọ n'akụkụ ụzọ aka na ntị ka ha kwụsị ime nke a ma ọ bụ chebiri ịkwatu ụlọ ha. Shuaibu Onozo Yakubu wetara akụkọ na onye isi n'ụlọ ọrụ na-ahụ maka mkpocha na nzacha Iharu Ata nyere ịdọ aka na ntị a mgbe ha na-ekpochapụ ụlọ ndị e wuru n'ogige ndị na-ezighị ezi n'okporo ụzọ ụgbọ oloko dị na Kukwaba Kalmajiji. Ọ kwekwara nghọta na ha akwatuola ihe karịrị 100 ụlọ na ya bụ okporo ụzọ. Ọkụ agbapịala ngwaahịa karịrị nde naira site n'ọkụ gbara n'ahịa Nyanya mgbe o ji nkeji iri ise na asatọ gafee elekere 7 nke mgbede ụnyaahụ. Hawa Gimba wetara akụkọ na ya bụ ọkụ ọgbụgba metụtara ụlọ ahịa 10 ma rechapụ ngwaahịa ndị eji akwa akwa. Onye isi oche na ya bụ ahịa Nyanya Ahmed Shehu mgbe ọ na-akọ ka o si mere ka anyị mata na ọ nweghị onye nwụrụ na ya bụ ahịa n'ihi enyemaka ụlọ ọrụ na-ahụ maka ọkụ ọgbụgba nke ala anyị. Nnyocha mba West Africa mere egosila na ewere ụzọ ọgbara ọhụrụ eji mmadụ atụ mgbere nakwa ịkpọbata ndị mmadụ site na mba ọzọ. Onye ọrụ anyị Ifeoma Ojinta wetara akụkọ na ọtụtụ otu na mba Afrịka na-ewepụta usoro ga-enyere aka kpochapụ ya bụ mpụ. Ndị ọnụ na-eru n'okwu n'aka nke ha mekwara ka anyị mata na njikọ aka ọnụ nke ha na nke ndị mba ọzọ ga-enye aka belata ma ọ bụ kwụsị nke a na-atụfughị oge. Ọ gwụla aka ọha anyị n'ọnụ taa. Ndewo.
Kalẹ̀ o ẹ̀sìnkú dédé wòyí ròyìn iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìkànnì karùn-ún tìlú Àbújá ló ń dé sí etí ìgbọ̀nyín látẹnu Mọ́bọ́lájí Mátì. Ìkìlọ̀ ti lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn tó ń kọ́ ilé tàbí ìsọ̀ sẹ́bàá ọ̀nà wípé kí wọ́n jáwọ́ tàbí kí katakata wá da gbogbo rẹ̀ wó. Alákòjọpọ̀ ìròyìn Shuaibu Onozo Yakubu ròyìn wípé alága àjọ tó ń gbèfọba l'Àbújá láti fọ ìlú Àbújá mọ́ Iharu Ata ló gba ẹnusọ fún ìjọba ìlú Àbújá lásìkò tí wọ́n ń wó àwọn ilé àti ìsọ̀ lẹ́bàá ojú irin tó lọ sí ibùdókọ̀ ọkọ̀ ojú irin ní Kalmajiji. Ó lé lọ́gọ́rùn-ún àwọn ilé àti ìsọ̀ tí ètò ọ̀hún bà. Ọjà olówó iyebíye ní jàǹbá iná tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ọjà Yànyà sọ di eérú ní alẹ́ àná òde yìí. Alákòjọpọ̀ ìròyìn Àwágímbà ròyìn wípé ìṣọ̀kan ní iná ọ̀hún ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní nǹkan bíi aago 8 alẹ́ àná. Ìsọ̀ 10 ló fara gba jàǹbá ọ̀hún. Alága ọjà ọ̀hún Shehu Ahmed gbé òṣùbà fún àjọ panápaná ti ìlú Abuja tí kò fi iṣẹ́ rẹ̀ jáfara. Kò sí ẹni tó pàdánù ẹ̀mí nínú jàǹbá ọ̀hún. Àwọn tí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ọ̀hún kàn ra ọwọ́ ẹ̀bẹ̀ síjọba wípé kí ó gbà wọ́n torí pé kò sí ọ̀nà mìíràn láti rí oúnjẹ òòjọ́ wọn. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìwádìí ti sọ, ìwọ̀ oòrùn ilẹ̀ adúláwọ̀ ti ń rí ọ̀nà tuntun tí àwọn tó ń fi ènìyàn ṣòwò pẹ̀lú bí wọ́n ti ń kó àwọn ènìyàn kọjá ní ibodè sí orílẹ̀-èdè mìíràn. Alákòjọpọ̀ ìròyìn Ifeoma Ejinta tó gbé ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀hún wò fi yé wa wípé ìdí pàtàkì fún àwọn tí ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀hún kàn ní ìwọ̀ oòrùn ilẹ̀ adúláwọ̀ àti àwọn àjọ mìíràn lágbàáyé ní láti pawọ́pọ̀ gbógun ti ìwà pálapàla ọ̀hún àti wípé àìníṣẹ́ ń bẹ lára ohun tó ṣokùnfà ìwà ọ̀daràn náà ní ilẹ̀ ìwọ̀ oòrùn ilẹ̀ adúláwọ̀. tó kì í dùn kó pọ̀ ṣíun ní ọbẹ̀ oge títí ìwòye ọ̀la. Ojúmọ́ Ire ni yóò mọ́ wa.